shaky knees over your pick with the polls being so tight?
I'm 77 years old and I get butterflies in my stomach every 4 years, but I don't change my prediction in response to the polls. If I did, I would have been dead wrong about 2016. I would have been dead wrong about 2012 when the polls turned against Obama. Around this time in October, I would have been dead wrong about 1988 when George H.W. Bush fell 17 points behind. My system is based upon the fundamental forces that drive elections. That is, it's governing, not campaigning, that counts. And the keys gauge the strength and performance of the White House party. And this whole idea of an October surprise is a huge myth. I've always made my predictions before then and never changed them. When I was predicting Trump in 2016, we had this immense surprise of the Access Hollywood tape with Trump bragging about assaulting women. Pundits were saying he's dead. You got to change your prediction. I didn't, and I was right. Let's tell you the error margin's plus and minus 3%. That's pure statistical error. On top of that, you have the era of non-response, people lying, people not focusing and changing their minds, and you don't know who the likely voters are. That at least doubles the error margin of the polls, which means it's plus and minus 6%, which means there has to be a gap of about 10 points at least for the polls to be reliable. Plus, the top of the statistical error is unidirectional, not random. The polls underestimated Republican voting strength in 2016. But from what we know about 20, 23, and 24, by 5 points or more, they're underestimating Democratic performance, as we saw in the race for the seat held by George Santos. The poll had it 1 point, the Democrat won by 8 points.
Kamala Harris will be selected and placed in the presidential office, but Trump will actually win the election. The game is rigged for Harris to win even though she is a weaker candidate than Hillary Clinton, and many have pegged Trump to win. He will win, but not be allowed to be president. This is the type of world we live in and have always lived in, where up is down and down is up, so no one should be shocked when this happens, but it will happen that way. The person that should win and has won will not be in the office of American president. He may even win the popular vote, but will be mysteriously edged out by the Electoral College. Everyone will be shocked. Even now we see reports of election fraud at the voting polls. These reports will be more and more frequent, indicating that something is going on, but the media and other agencies will work to cover it up. What I don't know is what people will do once Trump loses. That is the wild card. Trump losing amid all the reported fraud can make for a vile little mix, or maybe he loses and nothing happens. We won't have to wait long to find out if my analysis is correct. So Trump will win, but he won't be president. What that means for the United States, we shall soon see. Kamala Harris